I bought this chair for my mom in September of 2021 because her knees were bothering her and I thought the lift function would help her get up without struggling. She didn't use it back then. She didn't want to admit that she needed help. My grandkids, however, used it every time they came over for a visit, and in between visits, it became mine or my dog Bailey's chair. But earlier this year, my mom had an episode with AFib and ended up in the hospital. While she was there, I moved the chair into her spot in the living room. I wanted it waiting for her when she came home, and it's been in her spot ever since. She uses it every single day. I'm going to share my top 5 things almost 5 years of ownership taught me about this chair that I could not have told you in 2021, and I'm saving the most important one for last. Number 5, the grandkids tested it before my mom ever did. When I first bought the chair in 21, I thought the lift function would help her get up without struggling. She looked at it and decided it was not for her at that point. She was in denial, and my grandkids promptly claimed it as the most exciting piece of furniture in the house. They played with the USB buttons. They played with the recliner. They played with the massage and the heat. They hit every button possible. And now it still works just the same as it did that very first day. So that tells you about the build quality. Number 4, almost 5 years later, everything still works. The faux leather has held up without cracking or peeling, except for that one spot in which my then new puppy Bailey put his mark on it. The massage function still works, the heat still works, the USB ports still charge, the lift mechanism still operates smoothly, the recline is as effortless as the day it arrived. Almost 5 years of use in a household with grandkids, new puppy, and a daily user, and nothing has failed or needed repair. That's the durability report you came here for. Number 3, the chair she would not use became the chair she cannot do without. In fact, she doesn't even remember at this point in her other recliner. My mom was not interested in this chair. She had her spot. She had her routine. She did not want a chair that made her feel old or that she needed help. I understand that completely, and I didn't push it. But when she came home from the hospital earlier this year and the chair was already in her spot, it was a different conversation. She sat down, figured out the recline, and that was it. Sometimes the right moment matters just as much as the right product. Number 2, she doesn't use it the way I bought it. I bought this chair specifically for the lift function. The idea was that it would help her stand up without putting strain on her knees and her arms. She doesn't use that yet. She's 82 now and still wrestling with getting old. What she loves is the effortless recline. No pushing with her arms, no straining to get the footrest up. She presses a button and the chair does the work. For someone managing constant joint discomfort and recovering from a cardiac event, that effortless recline is not a luxury. And now she sits comfortably in it every single day without pain or effort. That's a lesson I want every caregiver shopping for this chair to hear. You may have to buy it for one feature, and the person you're caring for may fall in love with it for a completely different one. Buy the whole chair. Let them find their reason. The number 1 reason. The reason I saved this for last is because it's the thing I could not have said in 2021, and it's the most important thing I can tell you now. This chair was ready when we needed it. I didn't know in 2021 that my mom would have an AFib episode in 2026. I did not know that moving this chair into her spot while she was in the hospital would be one of the most practical things I did during that whole stressful time. I didn't know that coming home from a cardiac event to a chair that reclines effortlessly and has massage and heat and a USB port for her phone right inside would make her recovery at home more comfortable than it would have been otherwise. I bought this chair almost 5 years ago for a problem my mom had then, and it turned out to be exactly the right chair for a completely different problem she has now. And it was already here waiting, and it will be here for her when she does need the lift. I made her play with the lift in this video just to show you. She didn't even know how to do it. She almost slid off of it. In the meantime, we chuckle whenever the phone rings and she has to first push the button to get the chair to go upright before she can get up and go get the phone. Sometimes she has to remember to grab the controller and not the TV remote. If you're a caregiver shopping for a parent or a loved one, my honest advice is this: don't wait for the crisis to find the chair. Find the chair before the crisis finds you. If nothing else, you'll have fun with it. I hope this was helpful. If it was, follow my shop for other hands-on demos and reviews of all my home, yard, dog, and camping favorites. Thanks for watching.